Hey everybody, hope you're all having a good day. Bridal Dream is back. This is the banner of Anna, who's featuring Timeless Trial. So we already know what Anna essentially does, so we'll just skip Anna. But other than that, we'll go for the other units. If you choose some of this banner, if you want. I mean, quick answer is no, but if you really want these units, I'm not going to stop you. Just remember we have a end of month banner in a few days, so skip that line. First off, we have Harmonized DOTK. The Harmonized skill is Resident Shield, neutralize opponents during combat, and the penalty units during combat to damage allies and Timeless Flame. The games here are Awakening and Mystery of the Emblem. And every third turn, if they use a Harmonized skill, it can be used again. And Resident Shield's defense rest was 4, and during the first combat on the player enemy phase, full combat pop attack. So we have Twin Dragonstone. Excels for Trigger, Commence 1. It's effective against Dragon foes. Start a combat, the HP is 20% or above. Attack speed defense rest plus 5 to them during combat. And 70 HP is to them after combat. And then if they outrest the foe, they are guaranteed a follow-up attack. And the damage from foes' attacks during combat and effect specials is Skaruger. Is reduced by a percentage equal to the difference of the stats times 4 up to 40%. And if their HP is 20% or above, if their HP is 20% or above start combat, it's a duel. Can't keep down. And foe second trigger foe special. Inflicts Kunka plus 1 on the foe. This never exceeds maximum Kunka value. And grants Kunka minus 1 to them before the foe's first attack. If foe triggers 2, calculate damage to lower the foe's defense or raise. Armored Foil. Boost times by 40% of the raise. And then foe's range is 2. Or their foe special is ready or triggers during before this combat. Foe's next attack is reduced by 40%. They have Mirror Stance 3. If foe needs to combat, attack rest plus 6 during combat. And fix Kunka minus 1 on foe per attack. Has applies to stack. New Divinity. At the start of combat, if HP is 20% or above. Attack rest minus 5 on the foe. And also if they rest the foe. Reduce damage from attacks during combat for specials is Skaruger. Battle percentage equal to the stance times 4 up to 4%. So you have another version of the Twin Stance during reduction basically. And then start combat, if HP is 40% or above. They can make a full combat fall attack during combat. And then attack rest far save free. If foe uses a bow, dagger, magic, or staff, and it's coming against the ally in 2 spaces, trigger Savior. Savior just means they find instead the ally. Standard room time rules apply. My main room type like arm, like they can't do it on the mountain or sea. Basically, it's the best way I can describe that. Any post-battle movements do not occur. And then the final part here is if multiple allies have like a sort of similar condition to the Savior, so multiple allies can trigger their Savior's normal trigger. So IDs have 4 saves, so say someone has magic save and the foe's tome unit, normal trigger basically. Outside of Saber's trigger, the attack rest plus 4 during combat. With Helena, I'll just briefly show what she does for anyone who's not sure. Here's Heartbroker Bow. Luna. Remote Sparrow. Seal Defense 4. And Colorless Fuse 3. So we move to Seri, showing Spring. Self-trigger commands 1. If she needs to combat or when she uses an ally, attack speed defense plus 5 to her. And a penalty is inflicted on foes' attack speed defense rate. Sorry, penalties on foes' speed defense. Sorry, I was looking at something else, so I kind of went off there. But penalty or speed defense equals 25% of the foe's attack start combat, minus 8, max 10, min 0. Reduce time to foe's first attack by 40%, and grants Kunka plus 1 to your per attack during combat. Has 5 supplies to this attack. Dragon Aura, 2 charge, boost damage by 30% of her attack. Life and Death 4, attack speed plus 7. But in return, she loses 5 defense and raise. And speed defense, rain, snap. Speed defense minus 4 on the foe foes win 2 spaces of her during combat. At the start of turn, if she wins 2 spaces of an armored ally or an infantry ally with a range of 1. Grants move on an extra space to herself. Infantry allies with a range of 1 with 2 spaces of her. And armor allies with 2 spaces of her. That turn only does not stack. Effects trigger only if she is no senior dance skill, which is not, so it works. Then Flavia, who's 4-star, Bridal Blade Plus, If she is combat with Orson 2 speeds of an ally, attack speed defense plus 4 to her. And the penalty of foes attack speed defense equal on current bonus on each of the foes stats times 2 during combat. The stats are calculated independently, as shows the level here. If foe has plus 7 in attack, minus 14 for net penalty of 7. Harsh Command Plus, neutralize target allies penalties. Promise skills like panic, frighten yourself, and things that's like kind of counter attack and whatnot. That will last for its action, and any penalties on the target ally is converted into bonuses. Then attack defense class 3. If sheer foe initiates combat as moving to a different space, bonus to those two stats during combat equal to X plus 5. The axis number of space start position and position neighbors to combat. The maximum is 3. And then Ruse attack speed 3. Start turn. If she's not adjacent ally, attack speed plus 6 during combat. As your banner. Again, I would personally say no, but if you really want to go for it, I'm not going to stop you. Just keep that in note. Best on your summons nonetheless, your pre-summons and stuff nonetheless. I'm going for units I don't have, and the only one I'm missing right now is Sari, so I'm going to go for Sari. I pulled the duo Tiki on initial release, and it was the Tempest Trial today, this year, so. And I pulled the Grimo. Alright, that's fine. I'll see you next time.